Hey everyone, this is Gary with Older Man, Stronger Man. It is literally Christmas Eve, and I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and definitely a Happy New Year, and we'll get to that at another time. Um, the thing to remember about, well, since actually Halloween, right, is that if you're on a journey of being well and getting into a condition that you're proud of, that you aren't laboring to get from point A to point B, if you're on a mission to make yourself better, these are trying times to say the least, right? Um, Everything about any get together is about drinking, is about eating candy, eating mom's apple pie, eating too much, right? Christmas is no different. New Year's is around the corner, and it's going to be the same thing. And this is where your willpower or your why has to be bigger than what is at the table. Has to be bigger than having people, come on, man, it's only one night. It's only one dinner. It's only one calorie, which we know it's a lot more than that. And it's really, really hard for our bodies to recover. And I don't know. It's kind of like walking, like an addict walking into an opium den or a bar for an alcoholic or a sex addict to watch porn. Right? It's like, what are we doing? Yet those things have a societal like, oh, you ought not to do that. But eating and getting together with people that you love and that is so the social norm, right? That isn't on the outskirts of anything. That is literally something that we all do and all expect to do. And it is so difficult to push that plate away from you. And I don't mean literally. What I'm saying, though, is how you load that plate up. And you just have to have a bigger why up there as far as what are my goals? Because it's not a worldly goal, it's your goal. And I don't know about anybody else, but I've been in bad condition and I mean really, really bad condition years ago. In fact, it is 15 years now. I was in a hospital for 4.5 months, and yeah, 4.5 months. I lost 90% of my pancreas, which now I'm a bona fide type 2 diabetic with absolute type 1 complications, meaning that I'm on insulin for the rest of my life. And so I've been in this shape where life just, I'm telling you, deals you a crappy hand, right? And everything about it, if you don't control it, it will kill you. And so I was a step away at times from a stroke, from a heart attack, got neuropathy, like I've said in the past, in my legs. And those aren't normal things for normal people. But it's becoming more and more and more the norm. And we need people out there who are the first to put their life on the line as far as I'm not eating that and I'm not eating that. And I will have some turkey, thank you. I'll have some ham, thank you. Steak, whatever. Those are really healthy stuff for you. But when it comes to the alcohol, excessive, etc., we have to learn to moderate, especially many of us who have let ourselves go into ear repair, right? And so it's like, what do? You have to have that willpower to push it away and not indulge. That doesn't mean that you can't go. What it means is you just have to be bigger than what's going on around you. You can still love on your family, you love on your friends, your spouse, etc., and you still have a great time. And the misnomer here is that you have to drink and be a little lightheaded or whatever to have a good time. But that's not necessarily the truth. I used to drink. I can't drink anymore because of my condition. I have what they call chronic pancreatitis. So if I was to drink, it could throw me into pancreatitis again and again and again, which I've had 5 or 6 bouts since that operation. And I've lost a whole bunch of other things that they pulled out of me, because never make the pancreas mad at you, because it will poison everything around it, and it will just keep adding the misery to the next organ. So that being said, we want to make sure that our why, our goals, you got to have a vision of what you're going to look like when this is all said and done. And then you have to have this vision on how to maintain it, because it's like the world's Biggest Loser, right? If you look at that show, you'll see these people lose 100+ pounds, right? And so they go, wow, I've lost 100 pounds. You go visit them now, and the majority of those people are now 100 pounds heavier than they were at the end of their show. Why is that? Because the vision stopped at 100 pounds. And if it stops at 100 pounds, then all bets are off, right? So what you have to have is a vision to get to where you want to be. And then you have to have a vision and a purpose to stay the course. And that takes a lot. And I know that because I've been through that. I have this last year, I just had a hip replacement this last year. You talk about being immobile. That was me, not being able to do the things that I want. I have a beautiful gym in my garage, and it takes the mojo out of you, man. You don't want to. You don't want to. And that is one of the things that creeps in, is this. It's a depression of sorts. I hurt. I don't want to go. I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. And so you have to have that vision that carries you through not only today, but tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And pretty soon it becomes exactly where you are now, your life. And so, but you're in much better shape. You're in much better condition. You have put yourself into repair, right? And so this is the thing. This is the beautiful thing, honestly, guys, is people can abuse their bodies for years and years, and your body will forgive you. It will. It'll bounce back. Now, you're never going to get to 20. I mean, God bless us when we were 20, right? We were fit and, for all practical reasons, we were indestructible. Even when we injured ourselves, we bounced back within weeks, etc., right? But we're not going to ever get our youth back, but our bodies will forgive us. I've known alcoholics that have stopped drinking and their liver has repaired itself. I have seen people that have been severely obese and they've gone off of the foods that have just literally been killing them, and they've kept it off, and they live a very active, beautiful life, right? And you've seen that either with drugs or any kind of addiction, and that's what it is in this country, guys. It is a food addiction, and it's not necessarily our fault. It's not like we went down to the dealer and said, "Give me that, give me that crack, give me that dope, give me that." Or gone to the bar and said, "Yeah, hit me with a double again and again and again." It's not like that happened. What happened, man? The whole system is broken, and it literally is killing us from the inside out. And we don't see it. It's just like smoking cigarettes, guys. We don't see what's happening inside us until we get that really bad, shitty news and says, we found a spot on your lungs, and we're going to have to take a look at that. That is eye-opening. Well, what's going on with the food situation in this country is kind of exciting. And we don't have to partake with the crap that they literally sell us. So do yourself a favor, walk up and down the aisles of your local Safeways, Winn-Dixie, wherever you are, Publix, all of those kind of stores, Fry's, and just start looking at what they're selling us to eat. They are selling us poison. And I know that's hard to accept, but everything, I don't know if it's half, but a lot of the ingredients are not allowed up in Canada, not allowed in Europe. Why is that? Because they found cause to keep it out. You want to sell Cheerios or Lucky Charms in Europe, You have to remove this, that, and this. It happens all the time, guys. And what do those companies do? They remove them because they don't want to lose the business. And they take those things out that Europe or Canada or wherever, Great Britain says, yeah, we don't want that in our food. That's not good for our people. That's only the tip of the iceberg, though. There is so much more crap. If you can put that in the top of your mind and start really educating yourself that not only can I say no, I have to say no for the benefit of me. Now, I'm not a preacher as far as, anything goes. I'm not 100% religious about my carnivore diet. There are times that I literally slip into a ketovore diet. My wife makes this wonderful mousse, and I had a whole, maybe 4 ounces of it yesterday, with allulose, a little lemon zest. I think it was cream cheese and cream. And she mixes it up and it becomes like this beautiful mousse. I am not so bent on carnivore that I won't partake. I will. I'll have a pickle. I'll have some olives. That's me. I am constantly watching what I'm eating, how I'm eating, and I'm not religious about it. So what does that do for me? Well, I've lost a lot of weight. And now I'm actually, because I'm back in the gym, by the way, because my hip is feeling better. And every day I'm a little over 4 weeks out. Every day is a little better. And my outlook feels better. And I'm back in the gym. And I want to put some weight on. Now, I'm not going to be a bodybuilder. I don't want to be. I just want to be able-bodied. I think every one of us, right, want to be able-bodied. Whatever that is to you, that's what's important. You don't want what I want because I'm not you and you're not me. You want to be you. So you have this, all of us do, you have this vision in your head of the better you. And some of us, we run into these blockades, whether or not it's, Halloween, dress up and drink, party, whatever, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, then New Year's, then St. Patty's Day, and Valentine's Day. It just never ends, right? We have to have that bigger thing. Hold on to that vision. Everybody, all of us have that vision of ourselves that is better than the one we are living with right now. And so I behoove you to just eat what you need. Enjoy your company during these holiday seasons. Enjoy your company. Love, laugh, have water. I do. And it's okay. And I've had to do that for 15 solid years, where, everybody's, having a great time, and that's great. I'm Mr. Designated Driver. I like that role now. At first, I missed it, but I don't. And, I have a condition that just does not allow me. And it literally pushed me over the edge as far as, okay, I can't. There is no, if I do, it could kill me, literally. As like the guy with cirrhosis of the liver, man, I've actually had a friend of mine that stopped drinking and something happened in his life and he literally died within, I think it was 6 weeks of the time he started drinking again. His liver had been so bad and they told him, you can't. He did, and it cost him his life. Not to be, downer Debbie here, but you don't want that to happen. You want to take control of your life. You want to live a healthy life. And it all starts with a step in the right direction. So start taking that step. It's not as hard as you think it is. And every time you do it, the stronger you become, the more dedicated you become. And that willpower becomes an invincible force. So I just want to encourage everybody to stay the course. If you're trying to make your life better, stay the course and make your life better. It literally is that simple. All right, guys, this is Gary with Older Man, Stronger Man. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and be blessed. Take care, guys.